the art of ensuring that crops get water, how to protect crops from weeds and other pests, and animal husbandry, which talks about how animals can be domesticated and then they can support agriculture.
First, let me see why food is necessary.
I think food provides energy, but why do we need energy?
We need energy to perform our daily routines. Even simple tasks like waking up, taking a shower, combing hair need energy. And the most energy required is when we run or do some exercise. We get energy when the food we eat is digested from the human digestive system.
So, before we get into the details, let's look at some background. 12,000 years ago, that is 10,000 BCE, human being was a nomad. People were just wandering in groups from one place to the other in search of food and shelter. They were called as hunter gatherers. They ate raw stuff, raw fruits, plants, and leaves, and then they started hunting animals for food. It was only later that they kind of settled in a particular place, usually alongside rivers or maybe some warmer climates next to oceans and seas, and where they could cultivate land, produce rice, wheat, and other food crops. Thus was born agriculture.
There are two types of crops which are divided based on seasonal conditions. First is Kharif crops and second is Rabi crops. What are Kharif crops?
Kharif crops are those that are grown from June to September and they are harvested around winter time. Examples: paddy, maize, soya bean, groundnut, and cotton. Paddy is another name for rice. What are Rabi crops?
Rabi crops are the ones which are sown in winter, which is from October to March, and they are harvested in summer. Some examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed. These are the crops which don't usually require that much water, which is required by Kharif crops.
Ah, interesting. So here's a side by side comparison.
Now, if we see the differences, we can see that Rabi crops are sown in winter, whereas Kharif crops are sown in monsoon. Rabi crops are harvested in summer, and Kharif crops are harvested in winters. Examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed, etc., whereas the examples of Kharif crops are entirely different.